I'm back, baby. It's gonna be a question and answer tonight. Y'all got any questions? Just plug them on in there. Yeah. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, indeed. Question and answers. Come on with them questions. Peace, God. Question and answer. Come on with them, y'all. Ooh. How should we start tapping in with self? Damn, y'all already asking good questions. Um, One way you can start tapping in to self, you know what? I got some books right here too. Get get this book right here. I don't know if this showing it the right way, but it's by French Bardin, Initiation into Hermetics. Get this book, and then once you finish this book, this is like the first step to this book. Everything that you need in order to start tapping into some shit to become like clairvoyant and develop psychic abilities is in this book right here. But this is the actual practice of it. Okay. And also, if you really want to tap into some psychic phenomena, supernatural ability type shit, you want to get this one right here, Cyclometry. The Secret of Psychic Power Control by Frank Rudolph Young. Hold up, y'all already plugging them in already. Let me see what y'all saying. That book is awesome. Do you think it'll be an actual zombie apocalypse, or people will just be very sterilized due to the I won't say the word due to the jab stab in the third dimension, because you can say the word, say the word, they wanna delete your video and shit. But anyway, to answer your question, personally, I think it's a lot of zombies already around these motherfuckers. They don't live for themselves; they living for other people. To me, a zombie is a brainless person, somebody that don't have a mind to think for themselves. Now, as far as like running around here, maybe chewing on people, trying to bite people, I don't doubt none of that shit. I've seen videos of people biting people, growling at them and shit, acting like dogs. Also the Goetia from Thomas Carlson. I'm gonna check that one out. I got the Goetia. I'm not sure if it's from that author. It might be from that author. You've been prepping. Yeah, what you mean by, I guess prepping? Oh, like meditating, doing the study, doing the actual methods in the book. Yeah, I did it before. I got results. I've actually, before I read Initiations into Hermetics, I did one of the methods without even knowing that I did it until I read it. Then I realized that I did it. I've been like, that's something encoded in me that I like a lot of those methods and initiation into Hermetics. That's something embedded in me that I naturally do that shit. I was doing it before I even read the book. Just already in me. Like the transference of consciousness into different animals or objects or people. I've did that shit before. I've transferred my consciousness inside of a cat. That's how I know cats are colorblind. Everything that they see is hazy. It's very wavy like. I know this from personal experience. Right. How to to use the four elements for mental manifestation. If you want to use the four elements for mental manifestation, get Initiations into Hermetics by Franz Bardon. He go directly into the four elements. Matter of fact, look here. Let me show you something right quick. See, initiation. This actually, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but this is the first initiation. Can you see that? Where he talking about the earth element, water element, air element, earth element. Can you see that shit? It might be the opposite way for y'all, but it's in this book. Them like the fundamentals into doing magic. You gotta get there. You gotta get that down pat first. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of stuff you read be like stuff you already do. It's our science. Yep. Know anything on the insect demons, insectillions? Oh, I got that coming soon. Got that coming soon. I got a book on it. I just haven't read into that part yet. I did a extraterrestrial almanac species. I did a few videos on it, but like concerning the Dracons, the Anunnaki, what they call the Watchers, and excuse me, some of the clones, some of these other extraterrestrials, such as Valiant Thor that came to the Pentagon in 1958. I did a video on them, but I haven't worked my way to the insectillions yet, but I will. That's on the way. I just haven't had time to do it yet. But that's gonna be added to my playlist concerning the extraterrestrial species. In this lifetime, when we transform to our light being self, do you think it'll be before the major solar flare or after a EMP or solar flare happens? It'll be for some of us, it's gonna be before for some of us. But the majority is gonna be once it actually takes place. That's written in the Mahabharata. It talks about that. When the sun will um cause some type of flare, the sun is gonna start pulsating at like a high frequency, and it's gonna send out a certain energy. And this energy is gonna cause our cells to mutate through gamma rays. See, a gamma ray is different from a UV ray. UV rays just penetrate. It don't even penetrate through the skin. It just give you just enough to give you a suntan. But a gamma ray is like somebody slapping you like 1,000 times in a split second. These gamma rays actually go through your DNA. They go through your skin and they penetrate your DNA. So that's the importance of a gamma ray. This is why they say in the Bible, it say this: for the sun shall rise with healing in his wings. Because for people that have neuromelanin that can digest the gamma rays or solar or the sun rays, our melanocytes is going to digest this. And because you got to remember now, we have dormant DNA. They call it junk DNA. This light for a lot of us, not just through Kundalini awakening, but this light from the gamma rays, once we go through this Aquarian constellation and this solar flare takes off, those dormant DNA strands in us is going to be awakened by the gamma rays coming from the sun. Because these dormant DNA, it just lack photons. It just need to be restored. So yeah, wait a minute. Let me see what else you got. Do you think diet matter when you're on your spiritual journey? Yeah, it matters. It matters. Even in the spirit realm, if in the spirit realm when you have an out of body experience, you do not have to eat food. But based off universal law, if you eat food in the astral, which you can, the food must come out. So you gonna urinate. or you gonna do the other one. But you do not have to eat food. This is just the way it's designed. Let me see something. Okay, bro, I got a lot of books free on PDF I could send you, and some I bought that you couldn't but anymore. I guess get anymore. Okay, why you? Hey, just send them through my email. It should be in my description. I'm all about learning. Why you think we be feeling sick through all this? They attacking us in these programs we call friends and family that turn against us. Man, they attacking us in so many different angles. I could talk about that all night, but this ain't. I ain't want to turn it into that. The way they attacking us. I tell you what, go read The Secret Covenant. It's by the elites, but the book is called The Secret Covenant by a group you dare not name. The book is like 9 pages, but when I tell you every page is absolutely powerful, go read that book. It'll answer a lot of those questions concerning what you just asked. Let's see. Understand, my brother. Think it'll be within the next 5 years, or more like in 2030, or it could happen at any time. King, personally, I think just based off the way that they are acting, it could happen anytime because they have made an executive order to inoculate you. They have made it to where now they are in a panic to try to forcefully make a person take a jab stab. And we know that anybody that done any research knows that these jab stabs actually suppress dormant DNA. They suppress DNA period anyway. So this is the point of them really forcing it because they know that this is the time when we are about to genetically unlock. They know this shit. They stole all the ancient manuscripts in Egypt that had accurate dates of when this shit was gonna take place. So they know it. They didn't burn all those. They made you think that they burnt them when Alexandria went in there and just pillaged that great library of Egypt. They probably burnt the ones that really didn't matter, but they took them books. And they know this. They know the time that we live in. How do we protect ourselves from some of these spirits that are starting to show themselves in this realm? Uh, Let me show you something. Right here. This is what you want to get when it comes to psychic self-defense. Get this book by Dion Fortune. She goes in very extensive detail concerning spirits that may try to attack you and stuff like that. Also, even in Friends Bardon books I was just showing, he teach you about psychic self-defense. But definitely Dion Fortune, psychic self-defense. She go in great detail concerning how to defend yourself from the spirit realm. Yeah, The Secret Covenant. Make sure you get that book. Have you read? Wait a minute, I don't want to miss nothing, y'all. Have you read Pelora the White Stone? No, I haven't. Time don't exist when we come online. It's over. They will feel it, and the energy is changing. True. Been watching you for a minute. I've been on semen retention and meditation. Just trying to adapt the vegan journey is like my last key part, striving to be a part of this, of the first to hit the new earth and fifth dimension. Okay then. Yes, Lord. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tuning in. That's the key though, semen retention, believe it or not. If you really, if you really want to advance in your spiritual journey and really have your soul manifest itself on this physical realm, you got to practice semen retention. You can't even awaken your kundalini unless you practice semen retention. The kundalini actually stems from the not having an ejaculation. That's where it builds its strength from. In 1932, with Will Anunnaki come back in 1930? Maybe 2032? Yeah, I'm gonna take it as 2032. In 2032, will Anunnaki come back and kill everyone but the children? And we start this test over again? Man, that's a good ass question. I'm gonna say it like this, because I read so many different books coming from different people that qualify to speak on the Anunnaki, like Lobsang Rampo, a Lama from Tibet. Now, what makes Lobsang so? What makes him qualified to speak on the Anunnaki is that he was initiated into the craft of the priesthood of Amun Ra, because a lot of people don't know that it's the Tibetan lamas are actually the custodians of the Egyptian high priest. A lot of people don't even know that. So this is why the lamas in Tibet can do miraculous shit. You know, like they can levitate themselves. They can put a person up under hypnosis through telepathy because they're highly telepathic. They can put you up under hypnosis and snap a bone back in place if you broke it to what a point you won't even feel it. You know, they can summon UFOs, people from other realms. This is what they do on a daily basis. They can conjure up jinn and cause them to do their bidding. So this they doing the same shit that the Egyptian high priest was doing because they are the custodians of it. So if you really want some real spiritual knowledge, go to Tibet. Matter of fact, I think Tibet is actually on the planet Earth center wise, I think it's the sixth chakra. It might be the seventh chakra or sixth. It's either the sixth or seventh chakra because the Earth has chakras. So California, I think California is the root chakra. That's why they be doing the most hideous shit over there. But Tibet is either the sixth chakra or the seventh chakra. That's why they so spiritual, because they chose the most spiritual point or energy point on the planet to settle at. But do I believe they're gonna come back and kill? Nah, I think they're gonna let us kill us. You know, we gonna kill our damn self. They ain't gotta do that. But in history, in previous history, according to the Sumerian tablets, according to the Hermit by Lobsang Rampo, according to Encounters by Dr. Flory, I gotta give out these references so y'all can see I'm not lying. I'm not making this shit up. And what makes these books so relevant is that Dr. Flory, she is a hypnotist, and she, you know, of course, they can they can wipe your brain, these extraterrestrials, to what the point you won't remember nothing. But everything is stored in your attic, which is your subconscious mind. So through hypnosis, they can bring it to the surface and tell you exactly what happened if you was abducted. So you got this lady, Hispanic lady, talking about she was abducted by some black people on a spaceship, and they were on the verge. They were showing her in the future what they was gonna do, and they were showing her that they were spent to get ready to destroy America, but they saved these black people that were in the ghettos. I ain't making this shit up. That's what the Hispanic lady said when she was up on hypnosis when she met with these black tall people on spaceships. Now, so there is, and also according to Ancient Egypt Light of the World by Jared Massey, there is a set timer according to the Akashic records that the ship of Ra is coming out of Amenti, what the Christians call hell, and it's going to head towards the west, and it's going to rescue the starry ones. That's us. We the starry ones, because our body made out of stardust. And you can find that information out if you read the Emerald tablets. Though the Atlantean talks about this, that we are starborn beings. Okay, so anyway, there will be a return of the Anunnaki according to these different books. Now, is it going to happen around 2032? Shit, I think it's going to happen before then. Because you have UFOs have been spotted all over. It's like they don't give a shit no more. They letting it be known. You know? So, but depends on what Anunnaki we talking about too now. We have a galactic federation. We have a whole galactic family. You have some that are disagreeable, but the majority of the Anunnaki or the majority of the extraterrestrials are agreeable, but you have some that are disagreeable, but it's not that many. Actually, the agreeable outnumber the disagreeable. Y'all got any more questions? Come on, y'all. Oh, but I did want to say this too. I forgot to say this concerning these Anunnaki, and it was so interesting to me. I'm gonna speak about this book that I read, Tips on Astral Travel. I'm gonna get there. I don't want to leave this out. I'm gonna get there on this astral traveling tips. But if you read The Hermit by Love Saint Rumple, right? He goes into where this hermit, he had a quest to meet this hermit, he was a blind hermit at that. And the reason why he was sent on a quest to meet this hermit way up in the mountains. Now, we don't know nothing about what a real hermit. A real hermit is somebody that lives in isolation, in total darkness. Total darkness, he's fed like every 3 days, one meal. Okay, and he live in the cave. There's a big ass boulder in front of it where he can't get at. There's only just, and then only the monks come and care for him. They're like the caregiver of this hermit. Okay, this hermit shit in there. He pissing at this. It's a grotesque place because he's stuck in there. And while he's in there, he's not concerned about his physical body at all. He's only worried about astral traveling, studying the universe. Okay, he's doing just enough to sustain life in his body. Okay, this is the real truth about a hermit. When people say that's a hermit, all he do is stay in his house all day. That ain't no hermit. Real hermit is somebody that is in cave. They don't get no sunlight, no nothing. Okay, they stuck in a cave. And all they do is they astral travel. They have enough food to sustain them though. But anyway, this hermit was abducted before his eyes was, well, no, this after his eyes got gouged out by the Chinese embassy. Before he became a hermit. And he was taken up on this big mothership. And he was greeted by all these different extraterrestrials. Now, personally, I believe this shit because I believe in the Galactic Federation. And I have my reasons why I believe in it. And it's shit. It's authentic. But point is this. The hermit goes up on this big mothership. He's greeted by big, tall, like 15-foot tall people speaking languages he never heard of. They telepathic. He's telepathic. He meets with, for some reason he said he saw a little short person, no more than about 4-5 foot tall. But he said that everybody was bowing to this short person. Even the damn 15-foot, 20-foot tall people were bowing to this short person. Everybody was paying high homage to this little short being. Remember I told y'all Ptah is the oldest god in the universe? Think about it. The Twals are the oldest people. And they talk about Ptah best being the oldest deity in the world, in the universe. And remember, NASA found through the Hubble telescope a galaxy looking just like a Twal, a pygmy. So Ptah actually put his image, his face in the cosmos. So Ptah is the ancientest deity that has been yet known to man. Now I heard what's his name? I'm not discrediting what's his name? Dr. Ben Yakinen. I'm not discrediting Dr. Ben Yakinen, but Dr. Ben said that Amen was the oldest deity. Not according to the Twals. Shit. Even the halls of Amenti, aka hell, it was dug out by the Twals. Did y'all know that? It was structured by the pygmies. But yeah, according to the hermit, he goes up on his mothership. He's greeted by all these different extraterrestrials. They're having this big ass council meeting. I'm just gonna sum it up quick, y'all, because it's a lot. They're having this big ass council meeting, and they're discussing on how they're going to get rid of the human on Earth and reseed them again. Now, if this ain't some Enki and Enlil and Sumerian God type shit, because when you read the Sumerian chapters, they're having the same discussion. Okay? Then you have the admiral. The admiral and the biologists are like, they brutal. They don't give a fuck. They ready to kill some shit. They like, let's just go ahead and get rid of them. We're gonna drop we gonna drop some shit off in our spaceships and get rid of them. And then we're gonna reseed them because they getting out of control. Just what it say in the Hermit. Then this blind hermit, he goes up and speak. And he tells them, y'all worse than we is. Us monks, we don't kill a fly. We don't believe in killing. But yet, your biologist can get up here on the stage and talk about killing millions of people. But is it gonna solve anything? Because once you reseed them, they still gonna have the same issue. So everybody started clapping for him, and because he really made a good point. So that's in the Hermit. So according to the book The Hermit by Lob St. Tuesday Rample, shit, they looking to wipe this planet out. But not everybody. Because according to Encounters by Dr. Flory, these black people from Sirius are actually looking to save black people in the slums or the ghettos. Even in the Bible, in Revelation, it said that God shall dwell with his people in the slums. Now I know it says slums in the Jehovah's Witness Bible, because when I was working with one of my old boss of mine, a dude that I used to work with, he was a Jehovah's Witness, and I was over his house. I was just reading through the Jehovah's Witness Bible, and it says slums in the Jehovah's Witness Bible, but in the King James Bible, it don't say slums. So I think it's some validity to this shit. They could be just piggybacking off each other. But either way it go, there is supposed to be a saving when it comes to the Anunnaki, whether it be from the people from Agartha or not. Because according to Ancient Egypt Light of the World, the ship of Ra is coming out of so-called hell, what Christians call hell, but really is a paradise. They're supposed to be coming out of Agartha, and they're supposed to be headed to the west to save the star-born people. And then they're supposed to be destroying the enemies of Amen-Ra. That's according to Ancient Egypt Light of the World. Let me look at these questions. Okay, tips on astral traveling. Excuse me. I'm liking these questions right here. Excuse me. Tips on astral traveling. Do you some chants. If you really want to astral travel, do you a 10-minute chant on strengthening your chakras. You gonna have an out-of-body experience. You ain't even gotta be trying, it's just gonna happen. You're gonna feel a joke shoot through your body and everything. So you can do one. There's a meditation or a chant where you envision your chakras in your etheric body. Envision the colors, envision them, they about the size of your hand. However big your hand is, how big your chakras is, okay? So envision your chakras about the size of your hand, each chakra. Envision the color, get a vivid color. For each chakra, there's a certain tone that it resonates with. Like the very first root chakra, lam. The next one, ram, them, ham, sam. And all these different words you continue to chant over and over again. But say it for a long time. Like lam. Visualize that chakra while you saying it. And mentally be in that chakra so that the energy can go to that chakra. You basically doing Tai Chi work. You're doing energy work when you do this. Because wherever the energy goes, the energy flows. I mean, wherever the mind goes, the mental. Wherever your mind goes, energy flows. So this is how you send energy to that chakra. Because you're visualizing that chakra. Therefore, the energy going to go to that chakra. So you continue to do this. Then you get up here. You can do the Om. Stimulate this chakra here. Your third eye chakra, your brow chakra. Then you can hit the top chakra. This shit be sounding crazy. But trust me, it worked. Do it for about 10 minutes. And I guarantee you're going to have an out-of-body experience. Because all you're doing is you're strengthening your etheric body. Your etheric body don't get stronger until you strengthen your chakras. That's the best way to have an out-of-body experience. You can also use tips You know, like the one where I did a whole video on out of body experiences. But I didn't mention that right there though. I just mentioned like processes of how to do it if you're trying to program your subconscious mind to do it. But anyway, we're gonna move on. I don't want to stay on a question too long because people got questions. Other people got questions. After death, can you reach a higher ascension than the Anunnaki or the Assyrians? Man, I'm gonna tell you something. There is no limit. The universe is ever expanding. Consciousness is always growing. So there is no limit. You know how they say the skies are the limit? The skies are the limit. That means it ain't no limit. You can go beyond, beyond, beyond. The universe is ever expanding. This is why I don't understand why somebody can grab one book like the Bible and think they have the all of the all. The Bible has a dead end. It's just like a cassette player. You gotta keep rewinding the shit, playing it back. That's insanity. You keep doing the same shit over and over again. So that means that religion is insanity. Because you can only keep doing it over and over again because all books have an end. So to be in a religion, that's basically insanity. Because you're doing it over and over again. Doing the same shit. Alright, let's go to another question. Peace, Mr. Truth Teller in the chat. Surprise, I'm not prepared. But I caught a chat again. Yes, Lord. What do you think on ancestor altars and giving food offerings and ancestry money? Personally, the ancestor money, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know this shit gonna sound crazy, and I'm gonna tell you about this food. But first, let me get on this ancestor money because this is something I've been wanting to say for a while. I just ain't had a chance to say it. I did a money ritual to the ancestors, but the ancestors I deal with don't give a fuck about money. To them, and I know this for a fact because I was on the astral. To them, they see money. When I try to offer them some money, guess what happened? They showed me an image of leaves falling off a tree. To them, that money ain't shit. It's like a leaf on a tree. They don't care nothing about that shit. The ancestors I deal with, I don't deal with the ones that are tied to this physical realm like that. But okay, the altars. What do you think about ancestor altars? It's good. You can give them food too because they feed off their energy. It makes them more drawn to this dimension. Some of them still love a lot of relatives and they watching over them and stuff. And this right here, when you get that to them, it shows them that you are actually acknowledging them. And they feed off that type of energy. It makes them feel wanted. So that's good to do. Even the Twelves, if you read Premortal Man, Signs and Symbols of Premortal Man by Albert Churchward. He goes into the Twelves being the most ancient of people using this type of ritualistic spiritual system as far as putting food for the ancestors. And when you read Egyptian Magic by E. Wallace Budge, he talk about the exact same thing. See, the Egyptians, I'm telling y'all, man, the Egyptians are a newer rendition of the ancient Twals, the Pygmies. The Pygmies don't get the credit they deserve. So you got to think about this, right? Man was made in the image of God. What God? The Twals are the oldest people on the planet. There is a, according to Hubble, according to NASA, I'm going to say it again so you can understand me in full. If man was made in the image of God, that's the Twa. Okay? Because the Twas were the first people on the earth. And if the NASA found a galaxy looking exactly like the pygmy, a Twa god, or a Twa, then what does that say about the Twas? For more information concerning what I'm talking about, go watch my video, The Hidden, what is it called? The truth about it's something on the pygmies, y'all. I can't remember that shit. I got so many videos. It might be called The Hidden History of the Twas and the Ancient Secret of the Twas or something like that. But anyway, I did a whole video breakdown on the Twas using documents. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Um, you think we'll hit like a purge type of ordeal or crisis we have to survive in order to the new earth, or those who make it are already in it as the 3D, 5D, and 5D separate. We just can't see it right now. Man, I don't know. Prepare for everything, y'all. Because they got plans. The Dark Brotherhood got plans, and the Brothers of Light have a plan. They have a plan. Brothers of Light say just ride the wave. They say don't worry about shit. They say that the Brothers of Darkness don't even know it, but they working for them. I'm telling you what they said now. And you can find this information out when you read Messages from the Hollow Earth. They say that the Brothers of Darkness are unknowingly working for them. Now, I don't know how they playing this shit out, but they must be playing chess. And they must be masters at playing chess. Because the way we see shit unfolding, it don't be looking good. But they say just ride the wave. Everything gonna be alright. But I say prepare for anything and everything. Cool, sent some books, I'll send more. Okay, appreciate you. Some of us are old energy that created. Indeed. Um, our conscious travel to another dimension planet, and I've been trying to return. It's been challenging. Any tips? Man, you on to something. I'm gonna tell. Who is this? How you say this? Coyote, Coyote Angel, Coyote Angel, Coyote Angel. 2251. Man, you want look? I astral traveled to another planet. It was depressing because the planet was dying. Everybody was damn near dead, and wasn't but a few men left on the planet. All the women had died, and shit, that had to been depressing. I guess that's why they were looking so depressed. But yeah, I did astral travel to another planet. Um, what about stocking up on supplies? Definitely stock up on supplies. You see how they acting right now. Y'all, don't forget they made all them disposable caskets now. Excuse me. They made all them disposable caskets in Georgia, Atlanta. Made over millions of them now. They ain't make that shit for nothing. You can fit 6 bodies in one of them. So they looking to get rid of a lot of people. Whether it be through a jab stab, whether it be through food, whether it be through them spraying chemtrails. For all we know them what the hell them chemtrails is. It could be the 19. I don't want to say the other word, but it could be the C and the 19 they spraying in the sky. We don't know. They lie every day. Shit. You gotta be careful with what words you use on here. Yeah, shut the video down. Do reptilians live in inner earth or guard thee with the king of the world? No. The reptilians live in the crust. It's like a honeycomb ordeal. But inside the center of the hollow earth, you have the most superior beings. And Shambhala is actually an outport of Sirius. So the Syrians keep in close contact with the people in Shambhala. Say less. It's like everything they're doing goes against them to our benefits. Well, they are really our ignorance and in human manifestation. The reptilians are. If you were to look at your ignorance and and if you were to look at all of your ignorance, just bundle it up, it would be a reptilian. But they have intelligence. They're very wise. They came from the Great Mother too. They just came from chaos. See, that's why I never agreed with Bobby Hemmett when he said that we are chaos beings. Hell no, not according to the Atlantic. I mean, not according to the Imram tablets of Thoth the Atlantean, he said that the reptilians are the chaos beings because they were created from chaos. Therefore, they can only do chaotic shit. We are harmonious beings. This is why we like music that has harmony to it, rhythm to it. The music tells it all. Music is a part of the universal structure itself. Yeah, you know. Wait a minute. Yeah, you never know what they do. Um, they not talking about this RI variant that came from Japan. Hmm. Have you read Man, you know what? Billy Carlson's Emerald Tablets. I read just a little bit. I haven't had a chance to really go into it. But I'm pretty sure it's got some good info. I got his book too. That's gonna be my next book I'm gonna go ahead and have to tackle. Because Billy Carson, he own it. Definitely own it. What I guess that's if what if he was talking in a different way but can be chaos? What if he was talking? I ain't really understand that. Some of us are great warriors. Yeah, a lot of us are spiritual warriors too. I actually fight on the astral plane. Yeah, reading it now. Okay. Yeah, this spell check sucks. Oh man. Yeah, Billy Carson, something serious, man. I got to get his other book. He got another book to deal with. I think it's some on financial literacy or something. I'm gonna show y'all a few more books right quick. This book right here. This is another good book. Okay, concerning extraterrestrial and the space program alliance. This is another good book to get. And if you really wanna like tap into, where my damn book at? You really wanna tap into some, I'm trying to find it for you. I got so many damn books up in there. Shit. Yeah, that motherfucker. Get this book right here too, y'all. Can y'all see that? Telepathy. It's by Alice A. Bailey. She really teach you how to do telepathy. Although I did a whole video on telepathy using books like that. But you get that book for yourself because she go in great detail on how to do telepathy. Okay, let's see. Question. So if we are children of light, what about dark energy? I am light and there is no darkness in me or something of that effect? Wait, I'm trying to understand this question. So if we are children of light, what about the dark energy? What about the dark energy? I mean, the way that the type of beings that we are, we're interdimensional beings. So you really choose your own path. I mean, you can become a brother of the dark energy, or you can become a brother of the light. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something I read, and it kind of fucked me up because I saw it. I saw it in the movie Doctor Strange. Y'all remember in the movie, and if you haven't seen the movie Doctor Strange, you slipping because it's very esoteric. Very. It's like one of my favorite movies. It's in my top 5. But remember in the movie, or if you didn't see it, there's a part in the movie where that Doctor Strange, his master, she's drawing energy from the dark side to never age. I read this same shit in the Aaron Towers of Thoth, the Atlantean. Thoth was drawing energy from the dark side. Can y'all believe this shit? So you have to use both polarities and merge them together in order to really do energy work. In order to really sustain life or the physical body. This is how he was able to keep his physical body from dying. They put this shit right in the movie. When I read it, I was like, God damn. They showed that in the movie Doctor Strange. Yo, bro, this Avenger and Dragon Ball Z is us. Yeah. Look, when I learned about Sheikh Ahmadu Bama, Simon Kambangu, and Simeon Toko, man, I knew right then and there that it was something to us because they hide those people from us. You will never hear about those type of people, and I don't care what school you go to on this planet, unless you going to a mystery school, and the mystery schools are still alive. They just in Agartha. They never did die off. The ancient mystery schools are still in full effect. They just in Agartha. Their library, man, from what I was reading in Hollow Earth, they have books on top of books, but they have actually taken the words out the book and put them into crystal form to the point to where they can project holograms through these crystals, and you can actually see in live form things taking place that is actually supposed to be in book form. That's the type of technology they have. Read the Hollow Earth. Read Messages from the Hollow Earth. That's the type of libraries they have, where you can go grab a crystal and through some type of projection, you can not just read the book, you can see the book in live form in your face. You can watch it like a movie. You ain't got to read it. Ain't that some shit? That's some serious now. Okay, let's see. Manifesting with dark energy. It transmutes the energy to their benefits. That's in the book of Thoth. Somewhere Iremini. Where Iremi reading Mr. TT. Mr. Truth Tell. Yeah, that's in that book. Any more questions, y'all? Oh, you remember. Okay. That's in the book of Thoth. Well, you remember reading it. Yeah, that's it. The Emblem Tablets, that's a book that speaks to your soul. Compared to the Bible, I'm gonna just be real with you. The Bible is the past. We've been on the Bible too goddamn long. We ain't mastered what's in the Bible by now. Fuck it. Okay? So set the Bible to the side and pick up another book. The live is lagging. Damn. I'm going to repeat myself since the live lagging. If you have been reading the Bible, how can I put this? We have been reading the Bible, that book. We've been reading that Bible so long. I haven't seen one person yet, or heard about one person yet on this planet that has ever reached their rainbow body, that has ever reached their light body through reading the Bible. If this Bible is supposed to be the all holy word of God, then we should all be going through a transmutation, a transformation. I ain't never heard of nobody in my life reaching the God body from reading the Bible. That should tell you this is not what it seems. I would prefer the original people of the planet to read a book that contains original thought. And that original thought is none other than the Emblem Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. The book not only goes into our ancient history, but it talks to your soul. And it puts you in a natural state of mind in which you were supposed to have until we were mentally colonized by a baby on the planet, a whole nother race. What you think about the Kunlun water body? Shit. Hey, anything is possible, y'all. I'm telling you now. And the water body, It's definitely possible. Matter of fact, in Lob Saint, not Lob Saint, but what's his name? What the hell that damn book is? Franz Bardon. Franz Bardon goes into stuff like that. Teach you how to do it and everything in this book. How to even summon. In this book right here, Practical Magic, he teach you how to summon some of the water beings. Now, one thing you'll learn when you summon an entity: don't make a contract with them. Don't depend on them, because if you depend on them, you can become trapped in their realm. You don't want to do that. See, the beauty about us, this how you know this how you know we are extensions of the Creator. Thus, we are the Creator. We can summon angels, demons, fairies, salamanders, you name it. We can summon water spirits. We can summon them. We can call them. But they can't call you. This should tell you right here that we have the voice of God, and we are the commanders and chiefs. You just got to know what you're doing. This is why the Caucasians, when they came, they scared us away from these type of teachings. And if somebody was taught practicing these arts, they deemed it as sorcery, witchcraft, something evil, because they knew the power that it possessed, because they saw it in the ancient world with the Egyptian high priest. They saw it. Do reptilians have a soul? Shit, I doubt it. I doubt it. Not the way they act. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't want to skip nobody. Let me slide back on up. Does candle gazing help feed your soul? I ain't going to say it feeds your soul, no. But it does help stimulate your pineal gland. That spectrum of light. You can envision just a comfortable sun. Just envision that. It'll help stimulate your pineal gland. And if so, what are some techniques? Okay. Time to pick up another book. Denise Mitchell. All right, now, that sister right there. God, I wish I could do a video with her. She on it. Definitely on it. Shout out to Denise, y'all. She need to start a YouTube channel. In the Bible, it says God dwelt in darkness. First King. Yeah, in the Emerald Tablet, it said that those used to go into his dark secret chambers and perform rituals. The darkness. The darkness is the playground of the universe. All those the darkness is the playground of the universe for manifestation. In the Bible, it says the same thing, that God will go inside his dark chamber. Okay, let's see. Someone said that I was a crystal child. What does that mean? That means that you're an extraterrestrial. If you're a crystal child, you damn sure extraterrestrial. That means you have supernatural abilities that you better keep to yourself, because the CIA will come for you and try to get rid of you. Any good alpha ways you recommend? Dumb chants I was telling you about. Also, go in the Emerald Tablets of Thoth and chant the words of power that he gives. Matter of fact, just go watch my video on the ancient secret that reveals the identity of the reptilians. What else? What else we got? Is that the same as Zavalator? I don't know what they're talking about right now. Yes, that's the guy right there, Frank. That's right, Franz Bardon. I got that book and some other books that you have recommended in your other video. All Dex facts. Yeah, I got you. Do reptilians have a soul? If so, can we incarnate into one if we vibrate low in a life cycle? Man, that question right there. Look, I'm going to give it to you like this. Because I haven't tapped into my Akashic records to see all my past lives. I've tapped into my Akashic records and I've seen some shit, but not all of it. Okay. Like I seen when African tribes were betraying other African tribes and all that and taking them as prisoners of war. I actually saw that. But I would have to say, since they have functional pineal glands, yes, they do have souls. But they have, like I said, they come from chaos. They are original to this universe because they come from chaos. Before order, there was chaos. So this is why they feel like everything's belong to them, because they was here in the beginning. They was already here. Because chaos was always in the beginning. So this is why they feel so strong that this is their realm. In a way, they got a point, shit, because they came from chaos, and chaos was first. But here's the flip side to that. According to the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean, a brother of the light can control a reptilian and make a reptilian do its bidding, because he represents the universe in harmony, or the universe in order. The universe was designed to be in harmony, but it was made from chaos. So if I'm an extraterrestrial, then am I Anunnaki? Of course. Actually, we are all Anunnaki, believe it or not, because we all have dormant DNA. We have extra DNA in us. That makes us extraterrestrial. If you have extra DNA, that makes you an extraterrestrial. Terrestrials are just people that are what we call immortal. They're not using DNA that they have. You know, that's a terrestrial. But an extraterrestrial is somebody that's using DNA that they never. It's like dormant DNA. You know, they're using extra DNA strands, extra DNA. It's just it ain't even nothing. It's just that simple. But naturally, we in our originals, like when we were in our original self, our original genetic makeup or blueprint, we are all extraterrestrials. The original people are. If we are gods, is it possible when we reach a high level in ascension, can we create our own galaxy? Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm going to tell y'all something about me. I'm going to say, I don't even know if I should share this. I'm going to say it anyway. Fuck it. Because only a certain amount of people gonna find this channel. Because this ain't for everybody. So, one night I summoned Lucifer, right? I just wanted to try some shit. Summoned Lucifer. And, I don't know if I should say this shit. I ain't gonna share it yet. Maybe another time. Anyway, we're gonna move on. But hell yes, you can definitely create your own galaxy and universe. We interdimensional beings. Let me keep it pushing, y'all. That's why they have to keep us distracted and in fear, low energy. I've been following you for a while, and I am usually quiet. Just sit back and watch and listen. I have learned a lot from you, Mr. Truth Teller, and thank you. You're welcome. Come on, fam. Come on, damn. No, some things I ain't gonna say. Some things I ain't gonna say. But I'm gonna tell you this: I didn't get nothing negative. I ain't get no negative results. They called them the Teros and Dreos. Deros. I read that years ago. The Teros were supposed to be good reptilians, and the Deros were bad ones. Can't find much on it anymore. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I read on them. Go get Dr. York book. It's called The Holy Tablets. He got a lot of information concerning them. They look weird as hell, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, them holy tablets. The book. When I weighed the book was 11 pounds. Okay, I literally had to get it printed out and put it in binders because it's just that goddamn thick. The Holy Tablets by Dr. York. Dr. York got some sick information. When I say sick, he got some sick information. And personally, I think he was psychic attacked to do all that sick shit he was doing. I think it was another entity that probably took over him because he was too big of a goddamn threat. Way too big of a threat to the elites. They actually tried to ban the holy tablets because it had so much information in it. Yeah, I think they did something to that brother because with the knowledge like that, there's something else behind that shit. Yep, they are really thick. Hell yes. Excuse me, y'all. Any more questions? I ain't gonna go that long like I did. I ain't even realize I had went 3 hours the other night. I get to talking like this, and time just stopped. Any more questions? Look, I'm gonna show y'all some more books. If y'all want to do some shit Jesus was doing 2,000, supposedly 2,000 years ago, y'all want to do some shit Yahshua Ben Pandora was doing 2,000 years ago, I'll go get this book right here. A Sensual Reiki Healing, or Reiki Energy Work. Teach you how to channel or circulate chi energy throughout your body to where you can heal people and all that shit. It goes into the science, okay? It's written by Diane Stein, or Steen, look like Steen, Diane Steen. You got to screenshot it. If you can see it, I don't know if it's backwards or not to y'all, but definitely get that book because she going to some heavy shit. The 12 disciples, the 12 zodiacs, 12 strands of DNA, 12 nights of the round table, 12 petals of the heart, flower, chakra, 12 tribes of Israel. Been digging the number 12 lately. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm going to tell y'all some what I read, too. I'm glad you mentioned that. Originally, there were 13. 13. Now, the 13th was supposed to be um, what they referred to as Maldek. And Maldek got destroyed. And according to, I'm trying to think of this damn book. I got the book, too. According to the raw material, R-A, like almond raw, the raw, not R-A-W, but according to the raw material, the people that blew up Maldek and killed all those millions of people are us. We got caught in a cosmic cycle of reincarnation due to our karma of destroying that entire planet and all those people. This is how we got trapped in this here cycle of reincarnation. That's how the shit supposed to have started. Otherwise, it wouldn't even been no such thing as a reincarnation cycle if it hadn't been for us fucking it up. That's according to the raw material. Tablet 1, the first book. It's like 5 or 6 of the raw material manuscripts that was channeled from some lady, from some beings, some blue avian beings. But it's very interesting. And the shit I can kind of see that because something had to jumpstart our souls being trapped. It had to be some type of cosmic law. Even though the jealous God plays a role in it, he has to have a contract, some type of covenant with the hierarchy for him to even do this shit. So I'm thinking, based off the material that I've read, it was because of the destruction of Maldek and all those millions of innocent people being killed. It was a nasty celestial battle. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's keep it pushing. What does it mean when you hear ringing in your ears? Now, that can be a lot of things. But when it comes to the spiritual side, that means somebody is trying to communicate with you from a different dimension. They're trying to communicate with you. If you get the ringing in both ears and the volume of the life that we know of today shuts off, you're actually tuning into another dimension or frequency. I know this shit from personal experience. But somebody trying to communicate with you telepathically. And because you're thinking other thoughts, you're actually blocking them from transmitting their thought to you. If you were to clear your mind and not think of nothing, just and the best way to receive a thought when you get the ringing in the ear, you know how you see that person, they just looking like they zoned out, looking like they just staring out in space. Do that shit and the thought gonna come through. It was by accident about that planet. Yeah, it was by accident. Many of us have had dreams about it. Yeah, I did get it in both ears. Next time you get it in both ears, just clear your mind and just get in that zoned out dazed state. That way you can become a receiver. Had a dream of watching. Wait a minute. Had a dream of a reptilian watching me. Damn, cuz. Shit. Damn. Some of the reptilians are, believe it or not, some of the reptilians are not bad. Some of them are not. According to what I read. But they sure got a bad, man, they got a bad resume. They got, shit. They got a bad image. Their reputation ruined. You know? Nobody really fucks with, nobody likes them. They're like, they are totally against the law of oneness. They are totally against the law of oneness. Totally. They are all about conquer, divide, conquer. They ain't got nothing to do with the law of oneness. Period. I had a dream of a reptilian watching me. Damn. I wonder how that played out. Alright, y'all. Let me keep it pushing. Okay, we got another one right here. Kundalini Yoga. This is another good book by Samuel An Weor. This author is something serious. Personally, I believe he's a brother of the light. Because the shit he talk about is out of this world. Okay? If you ain't doing nothing and you really want to get into something, get this book. He go into the science of the Kundalini. 7 chakras and the universal fire, which is the Kundalini fire. It's something serious now. Let me see what else we got going. How do you have to be? What do you have? Well, I'm gonna just read how it is. How do you have to be on semen retention to see spiritual results? Maybe why do you have to be on semen retention? Because the Kundalini fire, a lot of people think it's at the base of the spine. It really is it's between your anal cavity and the male's testicle. It's between what they call the gooch area, which Thoth calls the South Pole in the Emram tablets. So your South Pole would be between the gooch area and your North Pole would be at the very top of your head. So this energy, the reason why, wait a minute, let me go back. Because this energy, your sexual energy is the most powerful energy that you possess. Your sexual energy, put it like this, your ass ever been so horny to the point that where you had a wet dream? Or you been so horny to where you just had to get that ass? I'm talking, this grown folk talk here, y'all. The energy is strong, but some of us can control our root chakras. So this is the point to where you have to control the Kundalini energy. If you can't control your sexual energy, you can't control the Kundalini. You can't awaken the Kundalini the proper way. So combine what I just said with semen retention. Then you have your own answer. You got to master the root chakra, because it is what actually controls or can manipulate your Kundalini energy. And what you think about the thought that we can come online in time dangers? What you think about the thought that that we can come online in time dangers? Knowledge, okay, makes sense. Um, I done skip some people questions. I'm gonna come back to y'all. I ain't forgot about you. The time. I ain't really understanding that question. What you think about the thought that we can come online in time dangers? What you mean time dangers? Oh, of time danger. Come online of time danger. I still ain't understanding that shit. We had to talk face to face with that one or something, so explain that. Anyway, let me go back up here. Sorry about that. Somebody found the secret covenant. Oh yes. You got you something. That's like looking at the Elite's playbook. The secret covenant is. You read any Gobi Krishna? Hell yes. I read almost all Gobi Krishna books. And he is something serious. Matter of fact, I used Gobi Krishna book when I did my video unmasking the Kundalini, the God presence. Unmasking the God presence Kundalini. I used Gobi Krishna book. And I'm glad you mentioned Gobi Krishna too. Because Gobi Krishna goes in great detail concerning if your chakras and if your chakras are not aligned, or if your body is not healthy enough to withstand the Kundalini, it literally will like blow a fuse in your body. It will rupture your neurological system. So it's not an energy to play with at all. It is the universal fire. It's the light of God in you, the Kundalini fire. You know in the Bible where it say Moses was met with God at the burning bush, the burning bush is actually the Kundalini fire. Okay, let me keep it pushing, y'all. What else we got? Okay. Why are spaceships sitting up their cloak just watching us? Because they can't, excuse me, y'all. They can't, shit. Okay. They can't just come and intervene with us because of cosmic karmic law. We have to go through our karma and they can't just come. And besides, they can't break cosmic law to intervene with uh, people that are not on their frequency or not on their vibration. This is based off the laws of attraction. They can send you assistance. They can influence somebody to come to you and maybe communicate with you like that, such as people that are telepathic. So like in the Bible and the Quran and in past history, we've had messengers that will come and relay messages from which they received telepathically, because they can't come personally and come, because that would be breaking galactic law. So they've always used a messenger or warner or somebody like that that they were communicating with telepathically. Sort of how they did Prophet Muhammad. Remember, he would always recite what he heard in his head, which was telepathy. So they couldn't just come on this realm. It's against cosmic law. Even when you're doing magic, like doing magic work, and you're trying to summon an entity, you have to literally um impregnate the atmosphere with the same elements mentally of the realm that the entity resides on. You wouldn't bring a fish out of the water, which is its atmosphere on this earth, and expect for it to survive. It don't work like that. So you have to mentally impregnate. This is why you like when you do a conjuring or you do a summoning, you have to do this mentally. Because your energy, your pineal gland and your spiritual eye has to be open so you can see this. Okay, let me keep it pushing, y'all. I'm going somewhere else. Uh, Wait a minute. I am speaking about the planet Maldek. It was by accident, right? Okay. Of course, there must always be a balance of both polarities, as above, so below. Times of danger, I guess. Okay, I got you. I don't know if I'm answering this right because I may not be understanding this right. Wait a minute. We're going to keep it pushing. Wait a minute. Let me see something because I ain't fully understanding that. I want to get the ones that I'm fully understanding. I got to get on reading here. They're really trying to make zombies. They showed this man on the news who was high on the new drug and ripped that man's face off. You think they're creating them to fight us when we awaken? Oh, they already got clones and shit waiting on us. See, they can control a clone. Hell yeah, they already, man, them folks like years ahead of us. They been waiting on this shit. They been read about all this. A lot of them can tap into the Akashic records and see what's gonna take place. They been ready. They can see this shit. Oh, let me see what else. Reading like 10 books at once. How many books you read at a time? And how do you store your knowledge, or do you journal? Oh man, that's a nice question. So you want to see how I pattern my thoughts when it comes to the knowledge? Uh, Normally I have books laid all out. I pick a topic and I stick with that topic, and I use the law of correspondence. Anything that corresponds to what my topic is, I go to a chapter. I study these books. I go to the table of contents. Let's say I want to learn about the chakras. I get a book, Kundalini. Okay, get this book. I get a basic understanding of the chakras, and then I go find another book that's in corresponding, that's a build from the chakras that can take you to another level using the chakras. Let me see if I can find something right quick so I can show you what I mean. Okay, like this one right here. The rays and the initiations. The rays is the chakras. This is another book by Alice Bailey. She gonna take the chakras to a whole nother level. Okay? It ain't gonna be no basic chakra where you just chanting and trying to strengthen your ethereal body. She gonna take you to a whole nother level. Okay? How you go inside the chakras and interdimensional travel inside the chakras, type shit like that. Okay? So that's how I base my studying. I pick a certain topic of what it is I want to read. I'm not gonna be all over the place when I'm trying to pattern my thoughts. Like in this book right here, this book here's something serious, y'all. I can't stress it enough. The Magic Presence. It is the truth. This book right here, Speak to Your Light Body. Let me see what else I got going on over here. I got a lot of books. Oh, this is another book of Franz Bardon, The Key to the True Kabbalah. Don't even think about reading this book unless you didn't read this one first, Initiation into Hermetics, and you read this one, okay? Because it's going to be like trying to do trigonometry and you ain't mastered algebra and geometry first. Shit. You gotta go through the stages first. So, but anyway, let's keep it pushing. Also, this is another great book to get, The Divine Science by Samuel Warrior. I can't really say it last name. I think it's Weor. The Divine Science Prayers and Mantras for Protection, Meditation, and Awakening. This dude's something serious. Okay? Don't pay attention to the images. I think he was a Hispanic or Mexican type of fella. Man, I didn't know that this Mexican was on it like that. Shit. Knowledge is not confined to a certain race. Okay? The Mexicans got their own, I would say, spiritual guru. Shit, this man here's something serious. Let me see if I can show a picture of him, y'all, so y'all can see what it look like. Yeah, shit, you can barely even see that, but that's a picture of the fella. Let me see if I can find another book by him. Oh, okay, another book by him. There you go. He's like a Hispanic some type of shit or something. But anyway, this is another book of his, Beyond Death, the Gnostic Book of the Dead. hmm He got I'm telling you, this dude, some sick. Let's see what type of questions y'all got. I got too many damn books. Let's see. In the time of need, he asking how to go about us activating if it was needed and we were in danger. Activating. What do you think about it? My bad. Activating what? I ain't sure about that question. What's a good scarring book? Scarring book? I ain't understanding that one. But this still gonna lose. Yeah. My mom told me she had a dream about a huge planet that had all black people on it. She said she's been seeing it for a few years now in her dreams. Shit, that might have been Sirius. Well, I mean, it's different races on Sirius though. But then you got the people from Saturn. According to Norman Begram, he said ain't no more black people on that planet. They not bronze like us. They literally black. They call us black, but we not real deal black. Like my color, my beard. Like these people are actually black. According to Norman Begram. This white Jewish guy that worked with NASA, he talked about that in his interview. Let's see what else y'all got. The CDC already said if you want to know more about the C word, read up on the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I read that. You can Google it. It's supposedly connected to the military, I think. Yeah, they talking about basically they give you a blueprint if just in case a zombie apocalypse break out due to these inoculations. So you can't say they never did tell you now. So even they are not even they don't trust the shit that they issuing out. Because they know what they doing. There's something else behind it. Mirror scarring. I ain't sure about that one. Can we physically time travel into past into past or future? Physically travel? Uh, you probably. I doubt it. I don't think we on that level yet. Unless you like one of them people that was on unless you like one of the type of people like a Simeon Toko. So it's possible. Anything is possible. Shit. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. Anything is possible. Otherwise it won't be different dimensions. It's on Neor. It's weird the way he say his name. Mr. Truth Teller, what color are the Ascended Masters? Or does color matter? Color doesn't matter. They can change their appearance at will. Whoever they need to talk to, they can, whatever race they're dealing with, they will come looking like that race. Because they know how people react when they see certain different colors of people. They may not say it, but it's like a thing in nature to certain people react to certain people of different skin tones. So like anytime galactic being normally came to the government of the time, they would always come looking like those in power. Like in the ancient world, anytime a extraterrestrial would communicate with the people at that time, they always came looking like the people. Always. Looking like the people of whoever it was that was coming to, they come looking like those people. But color doesn't matter to them. They don't care. That shit, that's an illusion. Color is an illusion. You find that out when you read The Secret Covenant by a group you dare not name. They even know that shit. They just use it against us. Or Council of Light. Okay, yeah. They don't care nothing about that. To them, that's elementary shit. Skin tone. Thank you. What you been thinking? Thank you That what I've been thinking to myself. That's what you've been thinking to yourself. Okay, I got you. All right, y'all. Here we have another book concerning the rainbow body. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all. I haven't read this one yet. Okay, but when I read it, I will share the info. All right, I got a lot of books I haven't even read yet, and that one there is concerning the rainbow body, and it's by Francis V. Tissot. But I can't wait to get into it though, because you know, type of shit I like to learn about. Franz Bardon has one called the Magic Mirror for Scarring. What? Franz Bardon? Oh, Franz Baron. Franz Baron. Okay, I'm about to check that one out. How do you summon them? I did a video already on that, and I tried to give some hints. And I laid out a pretty strong foundation on how to do it. But I left a few pieces out because I'm not giving that info. Because somebody conjure up the wrong energy because they're in the wrong state, even though they're trying to summon something else. You can let me say this. I need to be clear on this. If you are trying to summon a deity or entity, even if you're trying to summon a positive entity, if your energy is discombobulated, if your energy is not right, matching the frequency of the entity you're trying to communicate with, you are actually going to conjure up or summon something that you did not want. Something else gonna come through. Something coming through now. Okay? So you have to be careful on the energy that you send out. It's not so much the words. It's the vibration that you resonate in. That's what you're gonna attract. So you have to be cautious on the energy that you send out so you can get the right and exact results that you're looking for. But I did a video on that already. And if you want to know how to do it, shit, you could just go in the Franz Bardon book there. He teach you all that shit. How to summon all these different demons, angels, you name it. He even teach you how to summon mermaids and shit. Okay, so it's in there. He give you the sigils to write. You know, if you finna summon one, here goes some of the sigils right here. Depending on who you trying to summon. Can y'all see that shit? You know, so this book right here is this book. Franz Bardon, he wrote this book. He was commissioned by the Council of Light to reveal all of the secrets of the ancient mysteries and put it in book form. So if you really want to be an Egyptian high priest of what they studied, you got to get these books right here. These books on Franz Bardon. All three of them. Because it was his job due to all of the previous mortals that had passed over into the fourth dimension, all feeling like they were basically misguided on this earth realm. Okay, yeah, Bardon. They felt like they had been cheated out of life because they didn't know the truth. They was walking on faith. So the divine council of light, or the divine source, the higher self of it all, the highest spectrum of light, the highest dimension of light, commissioned Franz Bardon for the task to reveal all the secrets so that nobody couldn't say they didn't have the information. But only a small amount of people that were ready for it would be led to it. And that's us. If you in this chat, that's you. Okay? So all the secrets that have been hidden from us are actually in these books. And I'm telling you now, it's some shit in these books, y'all. And these books right here. I done talked about these books a few times. Okay? But these books is study them, master them, read them over and over and over again like niggas read the Bible. Okay? And read the Emerald tablets with it. So you can complete all. Is Franz Bardon a Mason? Uh, yes, there's a difference. There's the Brothers of Light are Masons, is a secret society. Because to be a Mason is to be in a secret society. The Brothers of Light are all Masons. Okay, the Brothers of Darkness are all Masons because they are secret societies. Okay, the reason why they're secret is because everybody is not privileged with that knowledge and information. If your morality is not right, you shouldn't have certain information or certain knowledge because you would totally abuse your power. This is the purpose and point of the Brotherhood of Light. But yes, they are Freemason because they have to. Wait a minute, excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna say, you know what, French Bardin ain't even a Mason no more because he dethroned himself from being a Mason when he revealed all the secrets. So no, he's not no Mason. He was up until the point to where he had revealed all the secrets and put them in book form. So no, he's not a Mason. A Mason is somebody that hides all the secrets. So no, I take that back. He's not a Mason. Let me continue to read what's going on here. How to increase our visualization? That's a good question. How to increase your visualization? When I try to close my eyes and visualize, it's usually pretty hazy. You don't have to close your eyes to visualize. I mean, if that will help you, go for it. But if you really want to visualize something, visualize things that can come to you easy, like the ocean waves. You know what I mean? Something simple. Um, a burning building of just fire everywhere. Then, when you start out visualizing, visualize the elements, the natural elements, earth, wind, fire, air. You know, if you're gonna visualize wind, visualize a whole bunch of sand blowing and shit. You know, use the elements to visualize first. You'll learn that. And initiation into hermetics. That's gonna be the first thing. That's like your first initiation. Visualizing the four elements. Them your first. That's your foundation. Visualizing the four elements. That's the best way because it's easy. It's something that's natural. It's a natural process that's embedded within us because we made out of those four elements. Even though we made out of ether too. Earth, wind, fire, air, ether. It's five, really. But you know, we just say four because that's something you can harness. You know? Like burning the incense, that would represent air or ether. Let me continue on, y'all. Bardin, yeah, the same guy. Right. Okay. Have you had any animals that have been a reoccurring symbol in your life? Hell yes, a panther. For example, a friend of mine first dream he remembers had a dragonfly laying on his hand. Keeps appearing to him. Yeah, the panther always. I done rolled out my body and seen a panther sitting right in my face. Standing, he was sitting there, right on the edge of my bed. I rolled right back on in my body too. Said, fuck that shit. But I actually have had. I came out my body and I actually petted and felt on the animal and everything. The panther, his teeth felt like razor blades. Put my hand all on his face and his mouth and everything. He didn't do no harm to me. It's something I wanted to touch on too. It'll probably come back to me. Okay, let me keep it going. Bardin. Okay, I already read that about Bardin. Bardin and Mason. We talked about that. Well, fam, I have to go. I am turning in early. Have to catch the replay. Thank you, Miss Truetel. You welcome. Appreciate you in the chat. When you are in the soul or rainbow body, can you have any hairstyle you want? Man, y'all be big or small muzzles. The rainbow body is different from the astral body. You can do all that in the astral body. The rainbow body is different. I actually activated my Merkaba now. This is true. The rainbow body different though. The rainbow body, it said that the rainbow body, the only thing you see on a person is their fingernails and their hair when you research it. Everything else is totally disintegrated. The rest of the body is in colors of a rainbow. Okay, so you won't be able to see the muscles. Is like that shit is irrelevant because you in a whole nother different body. It's not like a human body, so it's irrelevant. Et, what's up, my boy? Man, look, y'all go check out, y'all go subscribe to Et Washington. He got some good content. It ain't on the esoteric field like I do, but he still got some good content concerning common sense and humor. Y'all go check him out. He got a YouTube channel. Good friend of mine. Okay, what are the best ways to include all five senses when meditating? I usually forget one when I try to do it. Wow, y'all have some good questions. What are the best ways to include all five senses? Oh, you know what? Got one for you. And I got it strictly out this book right here. I'm telling you, y'all don't sleep on this. There's a meditation where you use earth, wind, fire, and you storm in each section of certain sections in your body. So like the top of your head will represent the fire. The throat and right here will represent wind. This will represent water. Your stomach area, and you have to visualize. Oh, in the below your stomach will represent earth. So you have to visualize these elements inside of each part. That's how you can do that and strengthen those elements in your body. But that's in this book, Initiations into Hermetics. He teach you how to do those meditations. You combine all of the elements in your body and visualize them. You can do it in sections or you can do it at one time, depending on how strong your mind is. Let's keep it pushing. Uh, what's your thought on psychedelic experiences? Valid, invalid, natural tool, devil's lettuce. Damn, I like the way you put that. Psychedelics should be used by or prescribed, not by pharmacists. Them ain't real to me, them not real medical people. A real medical person is a shaman. So and it's kind of hard to find a shaman. I mean, you can find some. You have to probably go to the Amazon or something. But there's a herb called ayahuasca. It causes your pineal gland to produce DMT. This DMT is what actually puts you in the spiritual realm. This DMT. The pineal gland only secretes so much. It don't secrete a lot, but it secretes just a small amount enough to where you can go into the spiritual realm. So my answer to that would be they are valid depending on who you're dealing with and what you're using. Now shrooms and shit like that, I don't really trust shrooms too much because they always have side effects. They make people act out of their character sometimes. So I wouldn't trust no shit like that. But ayahuasca, it's got a long history of doing putting people in the spirit realm and not having side effects. So if I was to take something, it would be it. Yes, that's it. Ayahuasca. I think I'm saying that right. Ayahuasca, something like that. Family, you need to build your channel and merchandise and donate. Hey, this channel is only for a certain amount of people. This ain't for everybody. I appreciate you though, but this ain't for everybody. Transmuting sexual energy is not easy. That's true. What's the best way to get you to tell us about how you summon Lucifer? I ain't telling all that shit. Man, I don't even know why I brought that up. I tell you one thing though. I can tell you this. Uh, when I did summon Lucifer, I couldn't control my physical body because I did a incantation. Yeah, y'all fucking with somebody. I'm that type of person that I will try damn near anything if I know I'm vibrating right. If I'm not vibrating right, I ain't finna try that shit. There is no limits to what we can do. The only thing that holds you back is fear. Once you remove the fear, you can't be controlled fully. But whenever I did something, I'm gonna say this: whenever I did something, I could barely control my body because I was in surrender to Lucifer. Now, I done scared a whole bunch of motherfuckers. I'm surprised this shit ain't dropped about one person on here. Yeah, I done tried it. But see, what y'all don't realize is that Lucifer is the Kundalini. See, I done fucked y'all up. Yeah. It's the light bringer. The kingdom is within you. I knew I was gonna get y'all ass. I fucked y'all up with that one. The kingdom is within you. Therefore, if Lucifer fell from heaven, he fell inside you. Remember, the Kundalini, before it fell to the root chakra, it used to rotate in a microcosmic orbit, up and down. See, your chakras extend outside, it's outside of you and behind you. Okay? A lot of people don't even know that shit. But your chakras extend out. Okay? The source is in the middle, but they extend out. And the microcosmic orbit or the Kundalini circulates in your ethereal body in the microcosmic orbit in like a circular motion. So when Lucifer fell, it dropped. Or when the Kundalini fell, it dropped to the pits of hell. The pits of hell that the Bible is talking about esoterically is the root chakra. The root chakra represents heat. That's where the heat is built up at in the root chakra. So this is your fiery hell that the damn Christians scared of. It's the damn root chakra, but they have no idea, none of that shit. We are speaking esoterically here. Okay, now let me keep it pushing. People talking about going to the fifth dimension and all that, but is that really the goal? I mean, the fifth ain't the sixth, and straight up. And have any of us went past the ninth dimension and come back to the Creator? We all came from the highest dimension and fell to lower dimensions. We fell. That was the fall. That was the great fall. We are all from the highest dimension experiencing ourselves in lower dimensions. This is an illusion, y'all. This is an illusion. You're only using like 6 to 10% of your brain. We sleepwalking around this bitch. This is an illusion. So don't get caught up in that, thinking that this is the all of the all. Or we just, get stuck in a certain mindset like we just trapped in one dimension. We everywhere. We just fragmented. This is the point of killing the ego and returning to the source. Okay, and have any of us went past the ninth dimensions and came back to the Creator? Hell yes. Read the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean. He talk all about that. He go in great detail. Matter of fact, I did a whole video breakdown on the Emerald Tablets, except the last 2 tablets. I didn't get a chance to finish that. Okay, but I did damn near a whole video breakdown on the Emerald Tablets. It's in my playlist. Check it out. Oh, you should have done an evocation. Yeah, I'll try that when I get time. I'll do an evocation on Lucifer. Which ain't nobody but Inky. Shit. That's all. Lucifer is Inky. He the one that fell. When you read the Sumerian tablets, he was cast off Nibiru because he went against the council of the Anunnaki and saved Noah at last. And because he went against them, because everybody was supposed to die. But he saved Noah, which was his son. I already went over there. I ain't going over that shit again. Because he went against them, he was cast on this dimension. He fell from his heavenly place on Nibiru and was cast on this planet. Okay? So Enki is the Lucifer that fell from heaven, according to the Sumerian tablets now. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Other than Simeon Toka, have you heard about the Chinese man that can burn newspaper with his chi? So Toko is invisible, and this Chinese man can shoot a Kamehameha chi out his hand. Yeah, I did a whole video all about that. The video was called, I think it's called the Gen State, Achieving the Gen State. But I did a whole video on that man. And like I forget what the name of the video is though. But I did a video about that. Damn, what is that damn video called? Y'all, I got so many videos now, can't remember that shit. What other abilities are we capable of or that have been recorded? Abilities that have been recorded. Teleportation, materialize and dematerialize in the physical body, telepathy, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, tapping into the Akashic records and actually going to ancient schools and seeing what was done or how it was done, revisiting past lives. These are all the things that we are capable of doing. Going into your DNA strands and pulling out information that's in it. According to the hollow messages from the hollow earth, one DNA strand, just one DNA strand, the length of it in information and knowledge is from this planet to the moon. That's one DNA. That's just one DNA strand. The information in one little small DNA strand is from this planet to the moon. That's awesome. That's the type of, in the Quran where it say Allah, it say that if you were to take all the oceans and turn it into ink and turn all the trees into pens, it still will not be able to exalt the wisdom of thy Lord. This is talking about us. Because we the Allah. Okay? We are all arms of the Creator. We are all extensions of the Creator. Just having a human experience. That's it. This is an illusion. Let's keep it pushing. What other, okay. But those are what I just mentioned, a lot of the capabilities that we possess. As well as what you mentioned, the Chinese man setting shit on fire with his hands, shooting out chi energy. He was even able to light up light bulbs with his hand. So he was able to send electrical currents out of his hand to light up a bulb. So there's no limit to what we can do. There's even a video of a little girl caught flying. Y'all look it up. A little girl caught flying. We can fly. That's been documented. It's recorded. Actual footage of a little girl caught flying. And when the person that was in the woods saw the little girl flying, the mother and the little girl took off running. They didn't want to be seen. So there's actual facts and shit like that. Like real deal super, what we call like superhuman shit. What's the difference between invocation and evocation? Good question. And how do you open and close it once done? The difference between an invocation and an evocation. Let's deal with the invocation. Invocation is when you allow an entity to take over your body. Okay? Evocation is when you summon a deity and you put them inside of we could say pentagram, we could say a triangle, and we extract information from them. We basically summon them and put them in front of us so we can see them in their true form, or sometimes they can come looking like something agreeable that your human senses will be able to withstand. But if you were to see some of these entities in their original form, most of y'all will get scared of shit. So that's why they come looking agreeable to you. So they can appeal to your senses. That's the difference between an invocation and evocation. And how do we open up and close it? Well, this is, how can I put this shit? You have to know what you're doing when you summon an entity. You have to know that you are the God. If you don't know you the God, then they can handle you at will. Basically, it's like them saying, damn, this fool don't even know he got power over me. This fool don't even know he God. But once you know that you are the God, this is the whole point of drawing a circle. The circle represents the universe. You being in the center of the circle, it represents you being the creator. Okay? And they know this shit. Certain shapes represent certain things when it comes to the universal order and structure dealing with other entities. They know this shit. So if you don't have that mindset in your heart, then they can take advantage of you. They can manipulate you. But you can dismiss them at will when you know who you are. Once you're in that circle and you've done a evocation. That's the whole point of knowing who you are. And getting rid of fear. If your ass scared, don't try that. Okay, facts, illusions, yeah, you just hear people fiending about what is going to be like when you get to the fifth dimension. I read some stuff on the fifth dimension by Law of Saint Rampa. And he said that a lot of the inventions, a lot of people that was inspired, it was sent from the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is actually a dimension where creative thoughts originate from. Like when a person come up with an invention, they're pulling, they are pulling from the fifth dimension through the fourth dimension, trickling down to the third dimension. This is what Law of Saint Rampa talks about. He said when he visited the fifth dimension, he found out this is what their jobs were. They are those that inspire people to invent, create things. Whereas you think that a person is, oh, this guy's a genius. He created this, he invented this. No, his ass is channeling. Okay? He's pulling something from a higher dimension. And they know exactly what people are fit to do this. So they choose certain people, these I would say light beings. They choose certain people that are on a certain frequency to give this information to. That's according to the Lama from Tibet. Law of Saint Rampa. So they all have jobs. They ain't just sitting around not doing shit. They all have jobs that they do. But it's not like a job to where like you become a slave to somebody and you gotta work for something and do this and that. No. It's a privileged job. It's something that almost anybody would want to do. It's an honor in it. Yeah, you just hear people feeling about what it's going to be like. Okay, I read it. In your own words, how would you define real? Man, I like these questions. That's excellent. Something that is real. Something that is indestructible, cannot be destroyed, but it can be transferred, but it can't be destroyed. Like air. Air can't be destroyed. Fire can't be destroyed. Water can't be destroyed. The elements cannot be destroyed. The elements make up this universe. But before the elements are even created, it has to start in a higher dimension because everything trickles down. So that which is real is light. Because at the core of everything, even on this physical realm, is light. Everything is made up of molecules and particles and cells, I don't give a shit if it's a piece of iron. It's made up of cells, atoms. And when you go to the core of all of those atoms, if you were to speed up the vibration of it to see it in its form to where you can see the particles, you'll see light. So light is the only thing that's real. Check this out, right? Because you raised a very good question. To prove my point, if you read the source field investigation by David Wilcock, he talks about this lady that didn't have no teeth in her mouth. She was snagging tooth old lady. And he was talking. He speaks about this scientist that could take an ultra laser violet beam ray. And with this ultra laser violet beam ray, he was able to cut a slit in this woman's gum and zap the dormant cells in her gum. And within a few months, this lady started growing teeth. All he did was replace the light photons in her cells. And teeth began to grow. And when the people above him found out what he did, they fired his ass because they knew that this could put a big ass dent in the medical industry and all type of other places of business. So and also they took a hamster, not a hamster, but a lab rat, and they injected it with Alazine. Now Alazine, what it does is a chemical that causes your pancreas to shut down. And they took an ultra laser violet beam ray and they zapped that pancreas and it restored it fully back to health because they restored all the photons in it, all the light particles in it. So everything that we think that may be wrong in our body, that may not be functioning, it's only lacking photons, light. That's the only thing that's real. Light photons. That's why we're striving to achieve the light body, because that's the only thing that's real. Light is information. That's why they was able to check this shit out. This shit deep. They was able to take a goose egg and zap the egg inside of the egg and redirect it to a chicken egg, and a damn chicken egg came out as a goose egg. Real science. They did this shit. Read the source field investigation by David Wilcock, where he go into it in great detail what I'm talking about. So light is information. That's the only thing that's real. You build the energy up by breath in the solar plexus. That's right. That's right. That's the inner sun. That's another sun we have. The solar plexus. That's another sun. We know where we can buy that ultra laser violet beam ray. I don't know. I ain't never even thought about buying one. I should have. I'm pretty sure. Shit, you probably may get that. I don't know. You never know till you try. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go by 2 more minutes. I ain't know I've been going this long. I think the spirit of Bobby Hemmett is upon me. I ain't know I've been going this long, y'all. Shit. Any more questions? I'm gonna take one more question. I'm gonna have to get up out of there. I did not know I was going this long. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, shit. I'll go a little longer, y'all. Come on, it ain't that late. What y'all got for me? Give me some good questions. Oh, yeah. If anybody got that one Christian friend that just stuck in the Bible, you just can't tell them shit, go get this book and give it to them. Give them this book. They don't cost them about, I think, $4. Give it to them. And you see how they paying people to take the jab stab? Pay them to read this book. The Willie Lynch letter. The making of a slave. Let me see what questions y'all got. What about frequencies? They did a study where they zoomed in on an atom and it was nothing but frequency. That's true. That's dealing with the law of vibration. There's no escaping the law of vibration. That's why I feel like everybody should read the Kabbalion by the three initiates. It's another book of Enoch or Thoth the Atlantean actually. But I think everybody should read that book because that book will teach you about the universal laws. If the light is what's real, what do you suppose about dark? What do you suppose darkness is? Darkness is the playground for the light. Okay? The light hits the darkness, just like the light hits a dormant DNA strand and wakes it up. So once the light hits the darkness, it wakes it up and creation begins. Darkness ain't nothing but the dojo for the Kung Fu master. You know, it's his playground. That's what darkness is. It's potential for creation. But the light is the essence that sparks the creation, which is the darkness. They paying people 75 like they homeless to take a death. Hell yeah. Let me see what else I got over here before. Oh yeah, look y'all. Check this out right here. This book. Another great author, Hilton Hotema. Okay? When it comes to esoteric knowledge, it gets no better than Hilton Hotema. Check him out. Ancient Secrets of Personal Power, Tetragrammaton. Y'all see that right there? Do y'all know what that's Yahweh. That's the word Yahweh when you stack them on top of each other. Yahweh is a man. It represents a man. But it's really the Kundalini fire. That's why it's in a fire. That's why the Hebrew language is a fire language. Okay? See that? That's Yahweh when you stack it on top. Did y'all know that shit? Look up the word Yahweh in the original way it's written. And then stack them on top of each other. This is what you're going to get. Head, arm, body, leg. You see that? That's the secret to the word Yahweh. When you stack it on top, you see the secret to the word Yahweh. A lot of people don't even know that shit. See? It's showing you you're a fire being. You're a light being. That's Yahweh. Your celestial body. Yahweh is you when you're in your light body. See? That's what it's showing you. A lot of people don't even know what they be looking at when they see certain shit. Okay, then here we go. We got another book. Science of Breath by a yogi. Teach you to do all type of breathing techniques. All type of shit gonna start unlocking in you. Because you start putting prana inside different circuits in your body. Okay, what else I got? Let's see. Man, I got so many damn books. We got another one right here, y'all. I got 2 minutes to show, but we got another one right here. Actually, look, you remember the guy you mentioned? I don't know who it was, but somebody, I think it was Melchizedek. Yeah, Melchizedek, I think. Remember when you mentioned about the Chinese guy that could set paper on fire with his hand? And he could push all his chi out through his stomach and all that? He was actually studying this. Okay, Mope. This is what he was studying. And it teach you techniques on how to do what he was doing in his book. This is a must-have book. Screenshot that shit. Enters Mope. It's written by, what the author name is? Van Gelder. Yeah, he go into a bunch of ancient teachings. He give hand mudras here. Okay. Oh, let me see what else. Teach you how to connect the South Pole and the North Pole together in your body. And once you do this, you're able to circulate chi energy throughout your whole body. Not only that, if you could get this book right here, we dealing with the law of correspondence. Remember I tell you how I do my study? You take this one. And then you merge the knowledge with this one. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. You got to merge these two together. You got to use the law of correspondence. This is universal law. That's how you get real knowledge of and the proper way we were meant to mentally pattern our thoughts. If you really want to know how to pattern your thoughts, study the universal laws. That's how you be in harmony with the universe. Using the law of correspondence, the laws of attraction, the law of vibration. Otherwise, your ass out of harmony. You're not in harmony with the universal law. I have that book, Reiki. Yes, that's a great one. Any more questions, y'all, before I get off this thing? Oh, let me say this before I get off this thing. I have another YouTube channel. It's called Mr. Truth Server. That's my backup channel. Okay, I'm going to just, after this video, I'm going to just throw it in a link in the description. So, if y'all want to catch some other stuff, I'll just be posting random stuff, but concerning knowledge and other videos that I be doing, go on that YouTube channel and subscribe if you want to. You know, I don't try to make nobody subscribe or none of that. It's up to you. But subscribe if you want to keep seeing the information come. And make sure you click the bell, because once you click the bell, it'll notify you. Yeah. Yes, JS. Yep, I know you subscribed already. You be commenting. I appreciate your energy. Yep. Any more questions, y'all? Allah. Oh, let me speak on Allah right quick. Check this out. The Freemasons have 99 lodges. Did y'all know this? 99. I'm talking about the real Freemasons, not the ones that you can see, lodges that we can see. Them ain't the real lodges. That's that bullshit. The real lodges are hidden underground. Okay? And they have 99 hidden lodges. These 99 lodges represent Allah. There is a dark brotherhood of Allah. Okay? I'm telling y'all some shit. There's a dark brotherhood of Allah. 99 lodges. 99 attributes to the word Allah. And they have every religious book in these Masonic lodges, because these are the authors behind most of all of these religious books. They are the ones playing the role of Allah when it comes to Freemasonic, putting Freemasonic shit in the Bible and in the Quran. Check it out. Check it out. Alright, y'all. Let's see what else we got over here. We got another one by Samuel Unnewer. This is another good book. Okay? I think I got all his books, just like I got all Live Saying Tuesday Ramper books. When I tell y'all, I study under the masters. These are masters. When I tell you Saint Germain, who else we got? Ramper. I'm just going to call some authors. The Ascended Masters of Light. Let me think of some of them for you. Lord Cananda. The God Tabar. Man, I study up on all these. Y'all don't sleep on this book. Okay? Alice Bailey. Oh, I got another one. Magic. White and Black Magic. Here we go. We got another one. This another good one. Let me read some of the oh, they trying to stop my live. We back, though. I've been going too long in the damn way. Anyway, it's dealing with reincarnation, imagination, the microcosm, speculating gods. Your live is tripping. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, they trying to stop me. Meditation, illusions. This book going to all that. Illusions, meditations, and all that. Okay? Anyway, y'all. I appreciate y'all energy. I appreciate y'all comments and everything. I'm about to get off this thing. If y'all got any more questions, I'm gonna do one more question, and I'm out of here. Give me a good one now. Give me a good one. Y'all definitely be giving me. Y'all be giving some. Y'all be asking good questions. Real good questions. You welcome. Well, I guess that's it, y'all. Oh shit, hold up. No any money spells to no any money spells to afford these books. Yeah, I know some money spells. Gotta take your ass to work. That's the spell. Get that bread. That's all I can tell you. That's the money spell. Go check out Billy Carson. Billy Carson real good at finances and stuff like that. Yeah. Matter of fact, that's gonna be the next book I get. It's gonna be that book that he got dealing with like financial literacy and all stuff like that. He going the book like damn near 1,000 pages, y'all. Yeah. Anyway, I'ma holler at y'all. Until next time, may the force be with you. Peace.